welcome back to the Citizen channel. Hope you're all staying safe and well. And glory, glory, hallelujah. Yes, Manchester City 6. Yeah, Manchester United 3. Anyone else a little bit anticlimactic that last 10 minutes? I was a bit, not depressed, but I was happy at 6-1. I was happy at 4-0 and 4-1. I just didn't want them to get a couple of goals. It seems a bit daft, doesn't it, after we've stuffed them 6-3. But yeah, because they won the second half, didn't they? That's how they can look at it anyway. They won the second half. So please welcome to the very quickly done player rating show where we have a look at the Manchester Evening News ratings. I'll give you some of my own before I have a watch back tomorrow. And there'll be a talking point show, obviously, once I've watched it back and see if any of these player ratings scores alter for me. It'd be interesting anyway, that's for sure. Please, if you are new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. Tell everyone, pass the word, guys. Yeah, do these City past, present and forever, of course. And if you can push that notification button so you know these vlogs are coming out. And please, give us a thumbs up, guys. It's lovely to get views, get lots of views, but it's great to get a thumbs up as well. It just feels nice, you know, if you're on Twitter yourself or you're on YouTube, you know, it's always nice when you get a thumbs up, guys, so you can do that for me. Right, player rating show, that's what we're doing today. Yeah, starting 11, yeah, I got 9 right. But allowing for the fact I didn't know Rodri wasn't going to turn up for this, obviously I'll say really it was 10 right, but I think the surprise was at the back, wasn't it? Edison, Walker, Akanji, and Aki. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I was doing Bolt from the Blue the other day, and I think it might have been Ray mentioned Akanji and Aki could start this, and I thought, oh, it'd be different, and it sort of worked. I'm very surprised Diaz didn't play. Perhaps Diaz is being saved for Copenhagen, the mighty Copenhagen. I don't know. And anyway, that was a shock to me, really, in this lineup. Edison, Walker, Kanji, Aki, Cancelo, Gundo, KDB, Bernardo, Foden, Haaland and Grealish. Yeah, that front three. Some people didn't think Grealish would be, and I thought he would. I thought he'd enjoy it, and he did. Subs, Ortega, Carson, Diaz, Laporte, Alvarez, Gomez, Mahrez, Palmer and Lewis. Right, the ratings, let's get on. Let's get it out of the way. Let's get it done. My initial ratings, they may change once I've had a watch back and for the Talking Point show. Please tune in for that as well, when I'll look at all the match stats and look at the various topics in the game after sort of watching it more calmly, not being there and being all in bold and nervous. I was even nervous when they pulled one back at 4-0 and made it 4-1, but hey, that's just me. Right, ratings from Mr. Simon Bajkowski. So he's back in charge of the M.E.N. I'll read you his score and then I'll add my little 2-penny worth at the end. Right, we'll start at the very beginning. Edison could do nothing with the goal, said Simon, and kept City aggressive by coming out of his area. Yeah, so give him a 7. I'm going to give him a little bit less. I'm going to give him a 6.5. I thought his distribution, especially in that second half, when, let's face it, City's, a lot of football's played up there, isn't it? And once you're 4-0 up, it's hard. If we'd carried on playing that game without an half-time, we could have probably put 6, 7, 8 in. But once we went off for that half-time break, getting this tune back in is a little bit difficult. I think Edison, more than anyone else, struggled with that. But he had a good first. I thought he played okay in the first half, confident at the back, came when he needed to come, and that's all we can say. I'll have to look back at the goals. I don't think he was particularly to blame for any of the goals as such. So I'm going to give him a 6.5. Simon gave him a 7. Walker, Simon said, enjoyed roaming forward. He did. He had a great 20-30 minutes until obviously disaster struck, and had no problems with Rashford before injury ended his afternoon. Yeah, so, Simon's given him a 7. I give him a 7. I thought he started really well, and I just hope what's happened to him isn't too serious. Perhaps, I don't know. So you might know more than me as you're watching this anyway. But fingers crossed, he's back very soon. Akanji, bag of the season, said Simon. Can anyone disagree? Turned a hospital pass into a platform for the first goal and never put a foot wrong. Yeah, I mean, we let 3 goals in, so something didn't quite work, did it? But I'd be hard-pressed to say it was such and such without watching it back. Simon's given him a 9. I've given him a good, healthy 8.5. You know me, I'm always a little bit meaner. I say, okay, we'll let 3 in, but I thought he and Aki, great partnership, absolutely superb going forward. We won't worry about Aki and Akanji being at the back. Certainly not against a team like United, anyway. That's for sure. On to Aki. Simon said, a surprise to start over Diaz, but was unflustered and calm in possession with his trusty left foot that Guardiola likes. Aki, brilliant. As I say, he didn't save us last season, but he come in and did the job last season when we were looking a bit desperate at the back. and I think he's been playing superb this season. He's been unlucky to be left out at times. Simon's given him an 8. I give him an 8. Not quite as impressive as Akanji, but I mean, he did what he had to do as well and looked very comfortable against United for the most part. Cancelo, a useful contributor to the attack, said Simon. Well, we know that. Helping the ball along for Foden's first, but went through the back of Martial for the penalty. I wasn't quite sure he'd give the penalty away. So, yeah, that was a blow because I thought he played quite well today. I thought he played well defensively as well when he had to. Simon's given him an 8. I'm going to give him an 8. Simon's given him a 7. I'm going to give him a 7 as well. Just okay. He didn't do anything fantastic, but I thought he played well defensively. And yeah, if that was his foul for the penalty, then perhaps he'll lose half a mark for that, something like that. Gundogan started as a holding midfield in Rodri's absence and was perfect there for a match where City dominated possession. Yeah, ideal for that. If you think of, I watched him in the Germany-England game the other day, and he just slots in a little bit further forward for Germany, of course, not as perhaps as deep as he did for City, but yeah, he's the ideal guy to slot in there in this sort of game where we're not getting. United didn't really put us under that much pressure, did they? They sort of sat back a little bit. So Simon's given him an 8. I give him an 8. Just slotted in nicely, and say everyone was a little bit worried and panicking when Rodri wasn't on the team sheet. But yeah, good on Gundo, did a job there. Bernardo, Simon said, never stop running. United were unable to dispossess him. A thorn in their side once again. He loves playing United, doesn't he? Let's be honest about it. Simon's given him a 9. I mean, that's impressive. I'll give him an 8.5. He was outstanding. He just loves playing against United. He loves football, and he loves playing against United. So it'll do for me. KDB wasn't the main protagonist, said Simon. Well, still took the game beyond United in a crucial period with his 2 assists. Yet. Well, this is it. I mean, they have to put players on KDB. So even if he's not quite at it, just the effort he puts in and the fact he's all over the pitch, he is an absolute pain. Simon's given him an 8. I give him an 8, which compared to a couple of the others isn't high, but I thought it was another quietish one for him, but still a pain, total pain for United, total pain for the opposition, even when he's not at full flow. Foden, Simon said, unplayable from the right. Yeah, some people have been doubting his ability from the right-hand side. Well, he put that to rest, hasn't he? And took each of his 3 goals brilliantly. A perfect performance. And Mr. Simon Bajkowski's give him a ding 10. He's given him a total 10. You know me, guys. I don't give anyone 10. I would have given Sergio Aguero 10 on that 93-20 moment if it ever happened again. But I've given him a 9. I'll give him a 9. I'll be mean, but Simon's given him a 10. I just knew Foden and Haaland were 2 of the first names on the team sheet. I just knew Foden and Haaland would be up for this game, and they certainly will. Certainly were. Grealish, Simon said, outstanding again, following on from Wolves, getting 2 United defenders but to help their panic set in. Yeah, good refereeing actually. Got that yellow card out nice and early, so I don't usually compliment Michael Oliver, but all credit to him. He sort of made it known that he's not going to take any crap, and fantastic. That was very good. Yeah, so back to Grealish, but to help their panic setting. Yeah, so my Simon's given it again. He's been very generous today. Simon's getting a bit carried away because he's not done the markings for a few games. He's given him a 9. I'll give him an 8.5. Again, most of these scores are like for a fantastic first half. I think mentally we didn't quite click him back in on the second half, but obviously for the first half, and I thought he was superb in the first half. Whether United give him too much room or not, I mean, the trouble for United is if they're not marking Grealish, you've got to look where Foden is. Not marking Foden, they've got to look where Haaland is. You've got to look where KDB is. It's just a nightmare. So it gave Grealish a little bit more space. And he just loved it. I say, just another. I thought when I did my team prediction that he would love this. He would rise to this game, and he certainly did. Haaland, Simon said, excuse me. Simon said, Haaland, 3 goals and 2 assists. Unbelievable, that, isn't it? United made it easy for him, but he is still a force of nature that nobody can cope with. I mean, especially I don't know what goal. Was it the second one or the third? I can't remember now. Where he just stretched his leg out. And again, similar to 3 or 4 games ago, I mean, it's like Inspector Gadget. He's got a little button where his leg extends, doesn't it? Absolutely fantastic. And the goalie's got no, unless it hits the goalie in the head or on the nose or something, the goalies have got no chance in that because it's too near the goal. There's nothing they can do about it. So Simon, yeah, like Foden's giving him 10 out of 10. I nearly got there. I give a 9.5. 9.5. So I'm mean answer, but yeah, I'll give him a 9. But I've got no room to manoeuvre if I give him a 10. So I'll give him a 9.5. Yeah, he's not just a goal hanger, is he? He can head the ball and he's got long legs. And as he did say, he doesn't always head it when he's got long legs. Why not? But when he has to head it, he will. So stunning performance, and he's been stunning all season, hasn't he? Let's be honest about it. Substitutes, yeah, Gomez for Walker on 41 minutes. Slotted straight into time, provided the assist for Haaland's third. He's given him an 8. I thought that's a bit kind. I thought he struggled a bit second half. But again, as the team sort of switched off a little bit, and I think he perhaps struggled to get up to speed again. But I've given him a 7. Perhaps I've been a bit mean there. I thought he played okay the first half, but I say it was just total dominance, wasn't it? So Simon gave him an 8. I give him a 7. Gomez. I've not marked the next 4 guys because they only came on for 15 minutes plus a couple of minutes injury time. But Simon has anyway, so we'll have a look. Alvarez for De Bruyne. Came on in 75 minutes. All these players did. More time to strike a partnership with Ireland. Yeah, I think he'll be playing next week, so he'll get a start against Copenhagen, no doubt. And it doesn't do him harm getting 15 minutes on the pitch, does it? Simon give him a 7. Fair enough. Palmer for Grealish kept Dalot busy. Yeah, as I said to my lad, who's Dalot? But he's been there a while, hasn't he? I just say that's how much notice I take of United. I'm not really that interested because they're no real challenge, are they? Simon's given him a 7, give Palmer a 7. A couple of nice things from Palmer, I noticed. Yeah, a couple of nice things on the left. So, yeah, but I said I'm not marking him, but yeah, happy enough. Mahrez for Foden, another cameo, but he will want more. Of course, he will get more against Copenhagen. He's going to have to put the effort in and prove to Pep that he's worth a start every now and then. Laporte, great to see him back for Gundogan. First start back after a long time. It was simple as that. Yeah, Simon's giving him a 7. He gave Mahrez a 7 as well. And not used, of course, Ortega, Carson, Diaz and Lewis. Let me know your scores, guys, what your thoughts are. So we'll be doing the live show tomorrow, Citizen Channel, 7 p.m. So we'll talk about this and, give us your thoughts on the game and obviously look forward to the Copenhagen game. But yeah, City man of the match. Yes, well, City gave it Haaland. It's between Haaland and Foden. I'm going to watch it back. I will give it Haaland at this point in time. I'm going to watch it back, and if Foden deserves it, I'll give it him. But I say, based on the facts of how hard Haaland was working, I'm not saying Phil Foden doesn't work hard. Of course he does. Obviously, I'm going to give it Haaland for now, and that might change tomorrow when I do the talking points. That'll be out either Monday or Tuesday, certainly before the Copenhagen game anyway. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So, yes, Haaland, man of the match, and City gave Haaland man of the match. Let me know who your man of the match was. So, join me tomorrow for the live show. There will be the talking point show out with all the stats as well. So, stats on there and thoughts, decisions, where we'll have a quick look at who from that team might be playing against Copenhagen. Then, of course, join me for the odds show and the preview show for the Copenhagen Champions League game, which is quick, isn't it? Wednesday night. It's over there Wednesday night. So, join me for that. Anyway, guys, let me know your comments. Manchester City 6, United 3. Come on, City. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye.